Hello everyone, today's topic is cholesterol levels and the preventive power of purple produce. It's Cholesterol Education Month and a Northern Virginia specialist has viewpoint and guidance about the blood fat that is both made by your body and comes from food sources you eat. Your great cholesterol is your HDL and this is a level that you need to keep over 40. What's more, your HDL is fascinating. It behaves like a scrounger in your circulatory system and simply eats up all the terrible cholesterol and returns it to the liver to deal with it out of the body. Dr. Singh, a board-confirmed doctor in essential considerations with Kaiser Permanente in Manassas said, elevated cholesterol builds the gamble for coronary illness and stroke, two driving reasons for death in the United States. At the point when you have overabundance in cholesterol, this makes the development of greasy stores called plaques. What's more, that adheres to the walls of your veins and obstructs bloodstream. Singh made sense of cholesterol ought to be checked beginning from the get-go in life. Even kids ought to have cholesterol checked by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Your terrible cholesterol is comprised of your LDL and fatty substances. Your LDL ought to be under 100 and your fatty substances ought to be under 150, he said. Singh said it's essential to scale back food varieties that have high LDL. Red meats, restored meats, sheep, pork, margarine, and full-fat dairy items like wheaty cream, as well as food sources high in fatty substances, scat food varieties, cheap food, and red meats. Individuals hoping to bring down their terrible LDL cholesterol rapidly ought to eat more purple produce, particularly eggplant, red cabbage, blueberries, and blackberries. The purple stuff is perfect for expanding your HDL and really bringing down your LDL and fatty oils, and that brings down your generally ASCVD risk for having any sort of atherosclerotic cardiovascular sickness. The SCVD risk Singh referred to is the Gamble score and public rule that was created by the American College of Cardiology. It represents atherosclerotic cardiovascular illness. It works out the gamble of somebody, including cardiovascular sickness, inside the following 10 years. Singh utilizes the score to assist with deciding how forcefully somebody ought to attempt to bring down their cholesterol. A great deal of this could be simply from a dietary stance, isn't that so? Would we like to go with a low-carb Mediterranean eating regimen and increment oxygen-consuming activities, which is the overall way of the change objective, he said? Or on the other hand, is your gamble all in all so high that we want to begin considering drug the executives, which is as a rule with the strain and the statins regularly focus on your LDL and fatty substances. The Mediterranean diet is suggested by the American Heart Association. It's an eating routine that is high in chicken, fish, nuts, vegetables, olive oil, leafy foods, coming up short on red meats. With respect to practice objectives, around 150 minutes of moderate level force practice each week is suggested by the American Heart Association. Also, you can partition that anyway. You need 10 minutes at some point, 20 minutes one more day, as long as you get to 150 minutes out of every week. You are brilliant, Singh said. Individuals appearing to be more dynamic ought to put forth objectives that are adequately substantial to quantify so that they can consider themselves responsible. Simply having an objective of, hello, I simply need to walk more dog, it may not be basically as successful as I need to make 10,000 stages each day. Then you figure out it, Singh said. Break your major objective into more modest objectives. So for instance, begin by strolling 5,000 stages each day, and afterward expanding your means by 1,000 every week until you get to your objective once more. It's particular and quantifiable. Singh needs to accentuate the significance of yearly tests for general well-being appraisals with essential consideration specialists and preventive screenings. It's likewise vital to go over with your doctor what is a decent eating routine and exercise propensity, Singh prompted. So thank you very much. Hopefully this video will be helpful for all of you. Please subscribe the channel and stay connected, and please subscribe the channel for waiting to see next video. Thank you very much. Bye from this moment. See you again.